paid today, so
You. Alright, what is up, y'all? We are live with another edition of Freaks and Peaks, a special edition of Freaks and Peaks. This is probably going to be the shortest edition of Freaks and Peaks because it's just going to be straight up.
All right, well, guys, it's already over.
Well, guys, it's already over. Street Fighter 5. Street 5.
That was a nice podcast.
Street Fighter 6 is coming out.
Oh, wow, it's definitely
over. Everybody is. Well, it's definitely over. It's 5. And we're just all hyped for it. As you can see the music in the background. We're just excited for the game, so you guys know who it is. You guys know who the crew is. We got Cosmic Kaiser, Despair, Follow Your Dreams. We got the fucking Kid Crazy and Shin the Legend, as well as myself. So it was weirding me out because I was looking at the stream for the icons and it was the big mad icon behind Kid Crazy. I said, "What the fuck? My wife is in here?"
Hey, yo, hold up. My boy Yipe streaming with T-Pain right now?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yo, that's godlike. What?
They're doing the whole...
Actually, never mind. T-Pain broke now. It don't matter.
It was the whole, like, Twitch's build up to Street Fighter 6, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, right? Like, we could talk about that more when we talk about Street... Because we were mostly going to talk about Street Fighter 6, but we could talk about that when we talk about Street Fighter 6. But I think that was cool, but also was kind of like... little resident sleeper, but I don't know. I feel like they didn't promote it as much as they should have. But
they
that's Twitch in general.
Twitch, really I don't fuck Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Twitch ain't shit right now anyway.
Tuck Twitch. It is what it is.
Don't nobody go fuck Twitch.
Fuck. Shin. What are you doing, man? Subbing, man. Subbing during the podcast.
Oh, shit.
Unprofessional. Thank you for 19
damn.
months.
You gotta mute the alerts.
I do have to mute the alerts. Yo, this theme is hype. All right, Genbu.
Oh, that's my stage, bro. That temple.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that stage.
So, on the docket first, we got Follow was hot to talk about this and was like, we need to talk about this shit. And he sent me a DM about Hot Wheels Unleashed 2.
Okay. Let me guide everyone for those of you who may not be aware. All right, so Hot Wheels Unleashed 1 was a game we're all very excited about. We were excited to play together.
I'm gonna play right now.
And
it's over.
Long story short, there was no lobbies for us to play in, so we couldn't play in our own lobbies. Like it was the biggest oversight in video game history, where you would make a kart game that was actually felt good, but then you would leave out that detail. You could only play with randoms.
You couldn't even play with your homies.
Yeah, you could not play with your homies at all. Like, though the custom tracks was kind of sick.
I'm gonna be honest though, the game was kind of fire though.
Yeah, but that oversight was too big of an oversight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't buy that shit to play single player mode.
So all this drama, right? For them to just release a new one within 5 months, like that's crazy.
To be fair,
yeah, I agree.
It wasn't really any drama. Most of the people that bought the game was mega Hot Wheels fans that were just interested in making their own tracks and fucking doing the single player shit. And I'm not gonna lie, right? Like we coming fresh off Mario Kart shit, right? Sonic Transform. We hella into just playing online and just clapping people, right? That's what we wanted from the game. But I'm not gonna shit on it because overall the game was good, and apparently this shit is gonna have because my biggest complaint with the game was there wasn't enough bullshit in the game. Like it was just hella hardcore, right?
100% agree.
Like there was no items, there's no crazy shit going on. So it was like I could imagine how the online is right now. It's probably super sweaty. Motherfuckers probably doing crazy ass shit. I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. I want some bullshit. I want some blue shells, right? But
yeah.
Apparently,
you guys remember
this new game is gonna have some bullshit in it, so we'll see.
Oh, good, nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they add some
the
lobbies
online
while they're at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, follow. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I want to follow to go because he said if we remember something.
Oh yeah, remember that custom track where it was like 40 minutes we were trying to complete one lap?
Yeah, but that shit is godlike. That was the
that was
funny,
that was cool.
Like, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Shin.
Okay, I was like, back to what Despair was saying, about the game and stuff. Hey, bro, like, what racing game do you know that's just straight up one player?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But the thing is, right? I know a lot of motherfucking Hot Wheels like I have a few friends of mine that love Hot Wheels, right? And they legit bought the game just to collect their shit. Cause you know the game had like what was it? It wasn't really loot boxes, kind of, but it was.
It was like crates. It was kind of like collection crates, right?
Yeah. So a lot of people that I know that bought this were just interested in that. They were like, "Oh man, I want to collect my actual IRL collection in game. I want to do this. I want to do that." I was like, "Okay, I see that appeal." Because you know, Hot Wheels as a brand is fucking huge.
Yeah, and I
Like,
thought that
so-
was the cool aspect of the game. If there are certain cars that you like and Hot Wheels you like IRL, you could actually collect them shits.
But you know, us, especially me, like, because I'm pretty sure I probably played it the most out of us. Like, it got boring just doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? I'm like, I want to bust people's asses online. I want to get salty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
I want to play with the homies. Like, that's like playing Mario Kart
Bro,
single player shit.
yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to do that shit for us. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do it to unlock some characters and shit, but to play online, I'll play single player to unlock shit to use online. Like,
Yeah, because you want to have
That's
fucking
it.
swag.
mm-hmm.
Look at my fucking Batmobile.
This shit had like,
no.
it was a lot of people in like one race too, and it was like, damn.
Look.
It had a
Yeah,
lot.
no, there was a lot I liked about the game, which is why, like, it just felt like a huge oversight with the fucking lobbies, bro. You
Which
would
is
think,
weird.
like, if someone QA'd that game for just like an hour, bro, like,
Wasn't there another game that we played that ended up like that, and it was a disappointment? There was something else. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I didn't play
Car
with
Ride
y'all. I
Drift?
don't know. There was something. Nah, not that. That game was just mid.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
hey,
It'll come back to me.
freak, I'm hearing us on your end.
It might be my headphones. Sorry.
Probably the yeah. But there was something else that came out like that. But there was like this era in time that I thought we were past. Like I remember back, I think it was last generation with PS4 and stuff, where we were getting like games where we couldn't even send invites to people. We had to give people like lobby codes and shit like that.
I hate that.
Like,
I
yeah,
hate
like,
that with a fucking passion.
That shit is. I'm so glad that we're past. Well, I thought we were past that.
Hopefully.
Mhm. Like remember, like how did we go from 360 PS3 just being able to send invites to people, and it's that simple, or go into your friend's profile and click join game and you're in there, and now we have this shit where it's like you got to send people codes and shit, bruh, get up out of here.
You want
How
to
we
talk about Street Fighter 6? That's exactly what they got going on, which is like that's kind of godlike. But yeah, about this shit, it's like
Yeah,
I don't understand how
Yeah.
multiplayer online games can have that missing functionality of that ease of access to be able to play with a group of friends, right?
they know it was
Like-
going to sell. That's why.
That's why no other multiplayer racer has been as successful as Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mario Kart, it's just easy to be able to play with friends online. You join a lobby, you can create a lobby, you can make it private, you can set a code, or
Mhm.
just join public and see if it's full. If not, you just wait.
Yeah, the
and
problem
then-
was you could make custom private lobbies in the game, but you couldn't open it up for randoms to join. That made no sense. So how do you have a custom lobby that you can invite only your friends to? What if you only got one friend?
exactly.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
yeah.
have a two-person race?
I did agree with that with the Mario Kart thing. Like it could be more optimized, but like you know, stuff done.
But it's better than
coming to Unleashed 2, like it kind of makes me not want to get Unleashed 2 at all, just
I'ma
because
wait.
I felt cheated with the first one.
Yeah, I'm absolutely
But
gonna
we'll
wait.
see. We'll see.
We definitely gonna wait and see.
Yeah.
We purchased the
Yeah.
first one on release. Well, firstly because we got a CD key sale. Shout out to CD keys. I think it was CD keys, right? It was like
Yeah,
20%
I got
off
it.
or
I
something
think
like
so.
that. It was like $20 off. Anyway,
Yeah.
and the game just.
But I
looked
was ready to
good.
pay full price anyways.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
the game was. I'm
Absolutely.
not gonna lie, the game was fun, bro. But
The game-
yeah, like we want that longevity from a fucking racing game.
That's the
Like,
thing. I think that's the most frustrating part. The game was fun. The ability to collect the Hot Wheels. You wanted this. The green fucking Hot Wheel that they show primarily. I had that shit. That shit was a common Hot Wheel.
Yeah, same. Yep.
I had that shit. I liked that. I could use it and just fucking play with that. Like that's awesome. I love that. I love the
stages were
racing
cool,
aspect.
like,
I
the
love the
tracks were
drifts.
fly-
I love
like,
the
yeah.
tracks. I loved the customizability of tracks and being able to craft your own tracks. Like I loved everything that they had gameplay wise. It was missing a little bullshit for me. Like I need to be able to fire some missiles at some people to be like, fuck you, bro. But like, you know, like that's neither
Yeah.
here nor there. that's just nitpicking, but when it comes down to it, the ability to play with your friends online and the integratability to be able to mix in with other random people online, right? Like, not let it be limited. I could either just play with my one friend and it's me and him, or it's playing against a bunch of random people online. There was no in between. There needs to be some kind of integration. Like, we need to be able to have a lobby and to be like, all right, don't have a full lobby. We had like 3 friends. Let's have the other fucking 12 spots filled up with random.
Yeah, there's probably, if you got to go to a Discord to get a full lobby of people, that's a fucking L.
I hate Discord games.
Yep.
I hate the aspect that people saying, "Oh, it's a Discord game." No, then it's a dead game.
That's trash.
Yeah,
that's trash.
Then it's a dead game. Don't tell me a game's a Discord game, and be like, "Oh, it's alive. It's just a Discord game." No, then it's dead. It's not alive. It's alive to you because you guys are performing CPR on your Discord.
You guys think that's a fucking disappointment? You know what my biggest disappointment was? This just reminded me of this shit. Team Sonic Racing dropped. And none of you motherfuckers bought it, god damn it! None of you guys got that shit. I was playing that shit by myself.
First of all, hold up. First of all, you weren't even about
so
fucking Team Sonic Racing, bro.
I'm out.
No. Hold up. You were like,
yo, shit, you want to replace me? Get in here.
And...
Shit, you can replace me tonight. I'm out. It's some bullshit.
You didn't even like Team Sonic Racing, bro. What? You wanted to play Unleashed.
Go on my Steam right now. Go on my Steam right now. Look at my hours in this game. Team Sonic Racing, bro. Bro, go look at my hours on Steam and look at my hours on PS4.
I'm talking about Unleashed, that one.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Team Sonic Racing, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
You did not want to play that one because I parsec with you that one time.
I don't want to play this game on parsec. Bro, I'm sorry. I do not want to play a split screen racing game in 2020, whatever year that was. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to play racing games split screen.
Well, you didn't make your opinion known that well, okay? I don't know what else to say. What? Yes, I would have bought the game if you really wanted to play.
Motherfucker wouldn't have bought the game, bro.
Hey, get him.
Yes, I would have.
Motherfucker would not have bought the game.
I would have. But like the 1,000 games I do buy and then you don't play with me. All right, let's not even stop.
What? Like, you gonna say Saints Row?
I can make a list of games that I've downloaded that I was gonna play.
Yo, Freak, you are not. Listen, Freak, don't do it. Shut up. All right, you know what? All right, fine. You know what? Nah. It's summer. It's summer 2023. This is gonna be my fucking summer. All right. What the fuck games? Fine. What games have I not played with you, motherfucker? That y'all bought. All right. Give me the list.
I will give you a fucking book.
Give me a list right now. I'm gonna say this shit live. Hold me to this shit right now.
I'll say I didn't buy. I will say, to your credit, I didn't buy games. I downloaded games that I already owned. I'll give you that one. It'll be
GTA. All right, you know, we're derailing. Whatever.
Yep.
We can save this for later.
GTA
Online.
Saints Row.
Saints Row. That Resident Evil shit. Revelations 2.
Okay.
Fucking...
All right.
Resident Evil
you want me to
Outbreak?
keep going?
Yes, go ahead. Outbreak don't count. That shit is a fucking hassle to deal with after I reset my shit.
Outbreak.
Nah, we're not gonna.
Remember when we talked about playing Warframe together?
Warframe, yes.
Yeah. Which I listen, motherfuckers. I was in this bitch playing that shit. I was like, yo, man, where y'all at? Then I got in the game, got to the main menu, and was like, this is too much. I'm good. Like,
I've uninstalled more games than you can ever remember, Despair.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You weren't even get started on the game that I uninstalled when I knew you guys weren't gonna play with me. Oh my god, it was like a billion game. But really bring on my Steam list.
What we really need to do is go back to Battlefront 2 and just go ham.
Bro, I saw a clip.
See those fucking clips that I was posting? Oh my god, dude.
That shit was jokes. I was like, yeah, I
but the thing is, the PC port is like dead. Like you have to play it on console. Yeah,
console's alive.
It was only alive because it was free.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Bro.
Let me see.
Come back
that shit was hella fun though.
With me, and I'll play with y'all.
That shit was hella fun.
Yeah, with like really 2 other people.
Yeah, we need like 80 billion people, bro, to play that game.
80 years.
80.
Look, bro.
But
we got 30 minutes, bro.
Ultimately, we
all
right.
Or Xbox, you know.
What did he just say?
Wait, excuse me? You said Xbox?
He said something about Xbox?
Nobody own an Xbox. Nobody actually own an Xbox. Anybody actually own an Xbox?
You mean Xbox Game Pass?
I own Xbox Game Pass, yeah.
An Xbox Game Pass because I have a PC. Don't nobody
I'm
actually
a
own it.
Tom
Oh wait,
Cruise.
actually, Shin does have an Xbox.
Don't you got a Series S or something?
He does.
You got the brick?
No, I had the X.
Oh, he got the
Uh,
X. He got the X. He got the X.
you buy the X
He
for?
played.
Toss that shit out the
He
window.
played Outriders a lot. I remember.
Oh
watching
yeah, I
his
remember
stream.
that shit. Yeah.
That was actually a solid game, though. Yeah,
that
I
game was
think
fucking
it should have
garbage.
been. I don't think it was that bad. I think it was alright.
That game was literally the same game with a different fucking skin. It's the same 4-player or whatever the fuck co-op generic bullshit that we keep talking about. Like
That's true.
it's
That
the
is
same genre of
Yeah.
game getting recycled over and over and over and over again. Like,
I mean, if it's
I don't
recycled, that
know,
doesn't
there
mean
was-
it's bad.
There was a lot of fun stuff about that game.
oh, I'm
you
not
know,
saying no. I'm not saying it can't be
games.
fun. I'm just saying it's like, man, I'm tired of that formula already. Like the 4-player, third-person shooter, whatever, like loot
Talking
and shoot,
Gears?
whatever the fuck. Nah, that's not, don't disrespect Gears like that. No,
Nah,
don't
I
do
love
that.
Gears.
That's
Nah,
not Gears.
Gears is
Like-
not that.
You're talking about
I'm talking about the
Destiny and
loot,
stuff.
shoot, fucking
Loot shooters.
Yeah.
third person,
Destinies.
fucking. You get to the end game and there's nothing there, like anthems and all that bullshit. Like, I'm good.
oh god, don't bring up Anthem. I hate that.
I mean, that's like that was the biggest culprit. Like,
The biggest.
one.
yeah.
All right,
Like,
next
alright,
topic.
Gears,
What
mean-
we talking about?
Well, since we got a half an
Let's
hour
talk about
left, we
Manon's
could either
ass.
talk about we could either talk about the Digital Foundry cast, or we could move on with just talking about Street Fighter.
I mean, I guess we
think
can
we
kind
talk
of.
about Street Fighter, right?
We already
mean-
spoke about the PS shit. So if you wanted to add anything to that shit, you can go
I
ahead
mean,
and do
we,
that.
we spoke to it. We spoke.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke to it. We spoke directly to fucking Jim Ryan and no.
Yeah, absolutely.
We spoke about it, but we spoke about it mostly off stream, off podcast, and I don't know. I guess I could put my thoughts. I guess.
Well,
my
I mean,
thoughts-
somebody went to go chill with some fucking gators and shit. So
Yeah,
I, mean,
I went to Florida. I went to Florida to chill with the Gators and saw some panthers on the panther crossing. I swear to God, I've never seen a
came
panther
back with
crossing
scales
sign
and shit.
in my life, and that was the first thing I saw driving from the airport to our destination. I said, "There's fucking panthers crossing the street out here. They're evolved."
You got scaly ass hands and shit now. Damn.
Yeah, I'm
What,
already
reptile?
transforming, bro. I'm
Yeah.
Kurt Connors.
What kind
bro.
of
I'm turning
reptilian are you?
into a lizard, bro.
Damn.
Yo, God.
Don't joke. That shit I got scales.
Damn.
Oh, freaking Animorph.
The Animorph. Yeah, those covers were godlike. But yes, okay. So I was not here, so we didn't record, but we talked about it on the Discord, and it was just about the PlayStation Showcase, whatever it is. And I just think like people were saying that they were disappointed, and I'm just like, well, what were people expecting? I guess. I mean, because it's not really E3, right? Like they weren't like, hey, this is our E3 presentation, right? Like they may do another one by the end of the summer. They're gonna have something for the Summer Games Fest. I feel like they were just doing something to kick it off, right? Like here's the Summer of Games, here's PlayStation, here's what we got. Because apparently reports are saying that they held back. but
Yeah.
they dropped a bunch of stuff. I just feel like the presentation was poor.
That shit was garbage.
Right? Yeah, no,
Um,
absolutely. I agree with that 100%. The presentation was poor, but what was presented, I felt like I was satisfied. I have a
The
list
stuff that was
of
there
games that I was just
was
like, I'm
great.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, there was great stuff there,
Mhm.
but it was terrible presentation.
Yeah.
They literally
Yeah.
showed 80% of that entire shit was CG cutscenes, not in game, whatever the fuck. And they lasted for they were like random cuts from like random scenes of the fucking games and shit, if it was actual gameplay. And then it would just end and they would cut to something else. Like,
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
they brought it up in the other podcast. Sony used to be that when we used to watch like a Sony press conference, they would have like 10-15 minutes of a game, like they did with Spider-Man, right? Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man, they had like a whole like fucking in-game portion of the game ready to show.
was
They
like
used to do that
12
shit all the
minutes.
time. Yeah, they showed shit like that all the time. And then we have this where it's like, if they were holding back, it makes sense because this shit was kind of half-assed. I don't know. But the stuff they showed was godlike, but it could have been presented way better. It was
But I
hella
feel
random.
like if you're gonna
like-
look, I get like they're holding stuff back for like other shows and shit like that.
I don't think they
But
are.
like, yeah, well, I know, and I kind of agree with you there, Despair. But I'm just playing devil's advocate. But I'm like, but if you're gonna hold back, why hold back in your own fucking
Exactly.
show?
That's
yeah,
what I
I
said.
agree.
Like,
Yeah.
I personally feel like I'll be more disappointed by this showcase if Summer Games Fest and all this other shit comes by and we don't see anything else.
Yes.
Like if
100%.
Summer Games Fest comes and we do see all that shit that they were holding back, cool. Then I'll be less disappointed by this.
I don't want this to be a fucking rumor to just be like, hey, we held back and then like we actually didn't show anything because we didn't have anything. So we were, like that'd be disappointing.
I feel like more I don't know. We'll have to see what the viewer count looks like for Summer Games Fest, because I feel like the Sony, like the PlayStation showcases get so hyped up beforehand. Don't they usually get more views than a fucking Summer Games Fest anyway?
I don't
like
know,
overall,
man. Jeff has a lot of pull. He's got a lot of pull in the industry.
Yeah, the
bro.
marketing. Yeah, his marketing. Yeah, that I get that, but
Jeff
we'll
himself
see
might
when it
have
comes.
more pull than the big three.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, when it happens, we'll see. But if it's a Sony fucking thing, and we're in this era where, publishers and these devs want to have their own showcases, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that way you would show your biggest shit at your own showcase? Like not at something else?
That's how I would do it. Yeah, that's how I would do it.
I think that we're in an era of change, right? In the presentation industry, where it's just like, well, this wasn't the E3 presentation because there is no E3, right? What's gonna take the place of E3? Is the Summer Game Fest gonna be E3 and is PlayStation gonna shoot some?
I don't think anything should take the place of E3, because if these, like, I could see if we went all these years, right, and there was no Sony Direct, there was no Nintendo Direct, there was no Microsoft Direct or whatever they call this shit, right? If we didn't have those all this time, then I'd be like, okay, E3's coming back, cool. Now we're gonna get this centralized thing again. But the fact that we already have all these separate directs and shit now, like, it doesn't really make sense to, like, what are we gonna go back to E3 being the central thing, and then the PlayStation shit is and the Nintendo shit is gonna go away? No, they're not gonna go back to fucking holding all this shit for one event.
No. I'm not. So when I say E3, don't mistake me. I don't mean like the convention center aspect of it. I'm just thinking of it because I think it needs to evolve and be a gaming event as a whole. Like, this is E3. This is the era of time period where we make all our big fucking announcements from everything that we got worked on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. I don't mean like holding it to like a presentation. I think they just announce things, whether they do it digitally, whether they do it in person, whether they have in events in a theater or just events online. I don't care, right?
I don't know.
Like, I think they just need to like have an event to hype people. I think it really kind of blends itself into the quarterly report for stockholders, right? Where it's just like, here's what we got going on, why you need to invest. Here's what we got going on, which is why you need to get ready to spend your money and buy these games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think,
but you got to think about it
do that
this way, right? Like, I don't know how Summer Games Fest does things compared to how E3 did it, right? But E3 publishers had to pay to get their shit shown there. Like, they had to pay
100%.
to get
That's why they
booth
bowed
space and all that shit and do all this stuff. They had to pay to be there to show their biggest shit or whatever. I feel like Jeff has to now, I'm pretty sure it's reverse. If he wants exclusive trailers and shit like that at the Game Awards and at the Summer Games Fest, they have to pay to get that shit there, because otherwise they would just announce that shit at their own shit. So I don't think that Summer Games Fest is really, like, the publishers don't give a fuck if the shareholders don't give a fuck where it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like the publishers have to spend less to do their own shit, pre-record it, whatever the fuck it is, right? They don't have to I don't know. I feel like the only way that this works is if Jeff is just handing out checks to get Sony to fucking show exclusive shit at his event. That's the only way I see it working.
You know what's funny? I think you're on the fucking nose, because like I think we all underestimate the amount of pull Jeff has on the industry right now. I think
like,
Jeff is a big
to get these exclusive trailers and shit at the Game Awards and all these other things. Absolutely.
I think so.
Like,
I think so, but I think it's also like I think he's working the game where he's using that ad revenue. He's using that other funds that they get in place of having such a big event, and he's just rotating it around where he's like, we're gonna have big shit, we're gonna pay people to announce big shit, but we're also gonna make money off of that. I think he's got it figured out, because as much people say they want to hate on the Jeff Awards or whatever it is, right? Like, people tune in every fucking year, dude. And people,
we can't even hate on it now. It's actually godlike. I can see 5 years ago. It was trash 5-6 years ago. But it's godlike now.
I kind of like it.
Man, I don't care about the awards at all, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still cool. It's still a cool thing to have.
It's still a great event. It's still a great event. It's put on and it's great theatrics. Initially it was just like, what are you trying to be? Are you trying to be something that's like a theatrical event, or are you trying to be something that's a legitimate award event? And Jeff was just kind of like, we're just gonna announce some cool shit and make money. All right, man. Like, and people started to get on board with that shit.
Yeah,
so
they finally struck that balance of being able to appeal.
If you don't put any weight in what the awards are, then like it's still an event. Like majority of the Game Awards is not even the focus isn't even about the awards. It's about the world premiere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
World premiere.
Of course.
That's what we all love. But the thing is, with the Summer Games Fest, that's what it is. It's the whole Game Awards without the awards. It's the world premieres. It's like an E3 showcase. So
how we're gonna know?
Mm-hmm.
The way we're gonna know if that's actually the case is if we really do see some Sony shit, some crazy Sony shit at the Summer Games Fest. Because if there is, and they really hold back at their own thing, that means Jeff definitely handed them the bag. Like, and so we'll know. Yeah, right? We'll definitely know in a few weeks.
Well,
like,
stay tuned next week.
It's next week.
Summer game.
It's next week.
It's the 8th.
Oh shit!
Then I gotta go see Transformers on the 8th. That's bullshit.
Damn.
Whatever.
Right. Well, the 8th is actually next Friday, right? Like that's So we'll probably cast about it the following week, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting actually. The thing is, like, about this whole Sony event, though, I have no idea.
No, I don't. I have no idea. Probably 2 hours, an hour.
Oh man, they better show me some shit, bro.
And I think, like, as far as what they showed during the PlayStation broadcast too, like, I was just like, I did what I usually do during like big event reveals, right? I make a list of things that I'm interested in, things that I want to look forward to, and I make a list of like games, right? And I was able to do that. I got what I wanted out of this, basically, right? I saw what I needed to see. I was like, yeah, if they're gonna show Spider-Man, I'm cool with what they want to show. Everyone was like, yeah, let's see. We want to see Spider-Man. And then once they showed Spider-Man, they showed too much. They showed too much, right? Like
yeah, that's why I didn't really pay attention to it, because I was like, we went into this, obviously they're gonna fucking show Spider-Man, you fucking idiots. Like, duh.
Right?
The game comes out in a few months. Like, what else are they gonna do?
But
like,
I will say this: the voice actor for Peter Parker, Yuri Lowenthal, right?
Yeah.
He was in an award show or like a premiere for the Spider-Verse movie.
Spider-Man movie. Yesterday.
Yeah. He was on the red carpet and he was just like, "Oh, people who said they think we showed too much, they haven't seen anything yet." And
yeah, like I'm gonna be honest. Like, the game is obviously more than this one fucking part of the goddamn game.
When I saw this, you know what I thought? Because I was like, everyone who's saying, oh, they might be showing too much. I was like, well, think about what they showed. Remember when they showed Miles Morales? They showed that whole like Rhino sequence. That was the
Miles Morales was a way shorter game too.
First mission. That's all it was. The first mission in Miles Morales. That was the first mission action sequence that they showed. That's basically what they did here. They showed a mission action sequence, and that's it.
Yeah, what are people doing when they watch these things? Are they like fucking like glue? Are their eyes like attached to the fucking screen, looking at every fucking detail? Yeah. Because me personally, I've gotten very good at when I watch these things, I'll look and be like, okay, cool. They're showing this game, cool. It looks great, and I'll kind of like ignore whatever they're showing. Like,
and just kind of take it in, to the side.
Yeah, like
just kind of take it in.
So by the time the game comes out, I'll barely even remember what they showed. So it's like, who cares, bruh? You're gonna buy the game anyway. We know it's not gonna be Miles Morales. Miles Morales was a shorter game, and I still felt like they didn't show too much when they showed that shit.
Hey, right on the head, bruh. Right on the head with that one.
So I don't know.
I feel like they showed me enough to show that this was not Miles. This was not just Miles Morales. This is a whole new game, and you guys do not fucking know what you're ready for.
I'm glad they showed that, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be one of those guys. I was not hyped to play as Peter Parker again. So I'm kind of glad that they showed that shit because now I'm like, okay, that's dope. Like I was not had to play with that boring ass motherfucker.
Symbiote Peter is about to go crazy.
Yeah, I was like,
Nah,
all right, cool. Now I'm on board. I was gonna buy it anyway, but now I'm like, all right, cool. This is dope.
Well, the thing is with like Miles Morales, like Miles is so much better
Yeah,
as
he was
Spider-Man than
ridiculous.
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
That, like, from a gameplay perspective, like Peter Parker needed something, bro.
Yeah, so I'm glad they
gave
showed
him the
that
symbiote.
because
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah, so-
because you know obviously us in here we love the shit. We're gonna buy it anyway. But
Yeah,
I was in the back of my head. I was like, man, I just guess give me Miles Morales too, bro. Like I was not trying to fuck with no Peter Parker, bro. I love Peter Parker, but nah, bro.
They better
Yeah.
have the skin with the Tims in it, bro. I need.
Oh
to
my
play-
god, mods incoming.
Spider Cuz.
Spider could,
Spider
No, 'cause
Cuz
it's
is
Miles
crazy.
Morales.
Spider could.
And Miles Morales, he had the skin where he had the Tims on. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
you're right. I forgot. That shit was fire. I actually used that one. Oh man, I forgot.
to this
Damn, it's
day,
been a while
I've
since I
got a
played Miles
clip
Morales.
somewhere where it just shows me kicking somebody in the face with the Tims, and you just see my face light the fuck up.
Damn, I think I'm gonna replay that.
Damn.
I haven't played it since I finished it when it came out.
Miles Morales was short, but it was still so fucking good.
I love that game. Like when I got
Yeah.
that platinum, I was like, this is the most satisfying shit ever. I love it. I did everything in that shit. I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
It was fantastic.
Like thematically, I just love that shit.
I mean, but aside from the Spider-Man stuff, they did show a bunch of things, and it was just kind of like it. Honestly, it was just the presentation of it, because everyone's like, "Oh, I'm hype about this. I'm hype about that. I'm hype about that." It's like, well, then how can you call it a disappointment when you're hype about so many things?
You know why it
the
was a disappointment?
presentation of it.
Because I was hyped about a lot of the shit there, but here's why it was bad. I don't remember the names of any of those games. Right?
Yep.
Normally, I watch a presentation. If something looks dope, I instantly like know what the name of the game is. I instantly know what I saw. I remember the shit. I remember why I enjoyed the trailer. I don't remember any of the names. Like there was some game. What was that game that looked like Neo? It looked like a fucking Souls game. It was like that ninja looking shit. I don't know what
Phantom
it was.
Blade. Phantom Blade Zero.
That's what it was
Phantom
called.
Blade Zero.
That shit
Yeah.
looked OD, but it was so like sporadic and like it was random, like just speed cuts all over the place, right? And I didn't even remember what the name of the game was. And there was hella games there that I just didn't remember because they were showed so like randomly. I was like, this shit looks cool. And then it was like, oh, the next game.
The problem with
Like,
that is that it was a Chinese developed game, and it's like, oh, it's
Nah,
one of
that's
those.
not it.
Whoa,
Because it
no,
wasn't
no,
that
no,
game
no, no,
specifically.
no.
They did that with the whole
No,
presentation.
overall, there
That's
was
true.
just a lack of storytelling within the trailers that,
Yeah.
like, I
It was
had
really
no clue
bad trailers,
on, like,
yeah.
where they were going, what was it about, and why should I give a shit about it as a player?
Exactly.
It was just showing shit for the sake of showing shit, but, like, it had no direction.
Like that last
so-
Sony shit when we saw what was that shit called? It was Project Eve and it turned into Stellar Blade, right? I was like, I knew the name of that game instantly. They showed the trailer, I knew what it was about. Okay, cool looking action game. Splash screen came up with the name of the game on it. Cool. This is on my radar. There's hella shit like that, right? And like when I like something, I instantly want to be like, all right, cool, I know what this is. When's the release date? Oh, no release date yet? All right, let me follow this game and keep up with it. I didn't even remember what the fuck I saw. Bro, I literally don't remember anything from the fucking conference except for Spider-Man, that game, and Metal Gear. That's it. I don't remember anything else, bro.
But I think that's like the big aspect of it. It's just like those were the big announcements.
Yeah, but it's
Everything
usually not
else
like
was
that for me.
Mid.
Because I usually I don't think everything else was mid. Because yeah, it was those three games. I personally, when I watch these things, the biggest games to me are the least interesting ones because it's like, okay, cool. Like Metal Gear Solid, we heard about this shit was rumored forever that there was gonna be a Metal Gear announcement at this thing. We already knew Spider-Man was gonna be there. That Phantom Blade thing was a surprise to me. That's why I wanted to, keep up with it.
I think it was
But-
a surprise to everyone.
Yeah, everything else was like those. I usually hate the big game announcements at these things. I like looking forward to the shit that I don't know about already, or the shit that's not like a sequel or a remake or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like everyone went into this, it was like, oh, Metal Gear. I'm like, yes, Cool.
Yeah, but they also
Like-
announced that it was a multiplayer shooter. Remember that shit that was
my
up
God.
front that it kind of seemed like Watch Dogs. It looked like it had Ubisoft all over it.
Trash. It was
I
another.
don't even
listen,
remember the
listen,
name of it,
listen.
but it's just like,
Ye-
hey,
They showed like 80 of those 4-player co-op. That shit we were just talking about. That 4-player generic ass formula that I'm getting tired of seeing.
but the thing is, they started
Boy.
the show with that shit, and I think that was the problem.
Yep. I mean, it's better than starting the show with GTA 5.
That's true.
Oh my
That's true.
God.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then the other thing that they showed was that people don't remember, but it could
They
be
showed
a
that
big
Bungie
deal.
game with no gameplay.
Marathon. Yeah, Marathon.
Yeah,
That's what I
no
was gonna bring
gameplay.
up. They showed no gameplay. They showed a stylized cutscene.
And then guess what? Guess what the game is? It's a fucking 4-player extraction fucking shooter. What the fuck?
I know,
I'm getting so tired of this
know.
shit, bruh. Like,
When I was interested until I heard what the game was actually about.
who wants that, bro? Who looks at Bungie, right? Halo, Destiny.
They know nothing
like,
but first-person shooters,
like-
bro. They know nothing but that. They
No,
can't do
that's not the
anything
no.
else.
That's not the problem. That's not the point. The point is, this is a company known for Halo and known for Destiny. I'm not the biggest Destiny fan, but I appreciate what it is. Right?
Yeah.
I love Halo. You don't go from those two games to this generic like Bungie. Like that shit disappointed me probably the most because when I saw Bungie, I was like, oh shit, this is a new Bungie game that's not Destiny 3. This might be dope. And then it's
Yeah.
okay. They're making the same game everybody else is fucking making. Like.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna
Like,
stop
I want-
everybody.
like-
For the sake of time, we got 9 minutes before the release of Street Fighter 6. Apparently, I
Oh my
will
God.
do. I would do.
All right, God, I need something to
this.
put me in a better
We could-
mood. Thank
We
God.
could start. We could start the Street Fighter 6 conversation right now, but before we do that, I got a challenge to everyone in the voice chat right now. Everyone that may listen to this, everyone that's in our Discord, and I will post it. Let's make our quintessential, like our like perfect E3 announcement. What would you announce for E3 this year if
You
you,
don't wanna ask me
could?
that.
What would you
Something brand new.
announce for E3? It doesn't matter what it is. It's fake. It's fake. It's our E3. Like if we were announcing games, everyone has to announce something. And because there's been
FF7 Remake Part 2, Kingdom Hearts 4,
no.
fucking
It can't be.
let's see.
It can't be anything that's currently in production. It needs to be something new. What would you?
But what
are
if
your
it's something
ideas?
I really want though?
It could be something you really
I'd
want.
ask, like,
Look,
I'm
guess
literally-
what? You know what it could
Monster
be?
Hunter, fucking FF
Dark-
Remake Part 2, fucking
Guess
like,
what?
bruh.
Look, if it's something you really want and it's something that's actually popular, like here, for example,
it's gotta be Monster Hunter.
Darkstalkers
I need
4.
Monster Hunter, bro.
Bam,
Ooh, damn.
we're in there. Monster
Tekken
Hunter,
Cross Street
Alright,
Fighter.
new
alright,
Monster
alright.
Hunter.
Shut the
You
fuck
know what
up.
I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up, Cosmo.
Alright.
Tekken
Alright.
Cross Street Fighter. We've been overdue
game
on that
doesn't
shit
exist.
for years.
Game doesn't
Fuck
exist.
you. It exists
Bro.
in my heart.
Okay,
That shit does not
if
exist.
that's
I
your,
want
if
it just
that's
as bad
your,
as anybody else, but that
if
shit don't exist.
that's your entry, that's your entry. What I want to do is I want to propose the challenge to you guys. Pick a title that you would want to announce for E3 this year if it occurred, and it would be like some fucking hidden project that was
That's hard.
just announced. It is hard. That's why I'm doing it, and we'll talk about it next week. All right.
All right. Okay. I was gonna.
No, we'll talk about it next week. That's for next. Don't do it now. Not don't
Okay,
save
okay,
it.
okay,
Save
okay,
it.
I'll
Sit on
think
it.
about it,
Sit
I'll
on
think
it for
about
a
it.
week.
I
We'll
got
talk
it.
about it next week. That'll
Yo,
be the-
yo,
this will be what we do for next
Sekiro 2, baby, let's go.
Sekiro 2, that's godlike, actually. Oh,
Let's
fuck.
go.
Sekiro 2. I'm about to go with Bloodborne 2 because that's.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the
No, fuck that.
Fucking
No,
unbelievable.
Bloodborne PS5. Bloodborne
I
remake,
actually,
man.
I actually have one that people are probably like, actually.
I don't even need a bro.
I'm
See,
gonna come
I'm
up
so
with-
it's so
I'm gonna
easy to
come up
please
with
me. Just
5
give me a
just in
Bloodborne
case.
PC port, bro. I'll take
know,
that.
right?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually,
That's
a good
true.
idea, too.
They don't even
That's
gotta do anything. I'll buy it again. I'll buy that shit 8 more times.
That's
God
true.
damn.
All right, but let's talk Street Fighter, bro. We got like 6 minutes. Let's talk.
All right, we got
All
6
right,
minutes.
all
All
right.
right,
Let's
Street Fighter
move
6
down
is
the line.
mid. Don't buy the game, guys. It's fucking trash. I've been playing this game for the past
1 out
80
of
years.
10.
It's garbage.
80 years.
Don't buy it. Save your money. Wait for Street Fighter
All
7.
right, here's where the podcast goes out the water, and I'm gonna start talking to chat. What is up, Ninja Keaton? What is up, Quality Beats? What up, man? How you been?
Oh
It's been a while
shit,
since I
yo,
heard that
it's
name.
Beats.
It's been a while, man. I hear you,
haven't
motherfuckers.
heard that name in
That's the
a hot
first. That's the
minute.
first thing he typed into chat too. He said, "I hear you, motherfuckers."
Damn.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
The
How
legend
you
never
been? What's up,
dies.
Ruben Prime?
Damn, this
Listen,
game bringing everybody back.
What are you guys
Let's go.
about right now? What do you guys want to see in Street Fighter 6?
Ass.
Ass, titties, to ass and titties.
That
Oh,
that
that's
cami ass, bro.
guaranteed.
That's
That's
guaranteed.
guaranteed
What's up?
with what we're getting, man.
I want to see straight up ass.
This man said I was just in New Zealand playing that shit for 3 hours. Yeah, I see. Wink, wink. You were just in
Yo.
New Zealand. Wink, wink. I got you.
Yeah, he just got on a teleported back
Yeah,
to
he just fucking. He
back
just
home.
got on a
Wait.
flight and just got
Hey,
home.
man, he mastered the art of fast travel
Damn, I should have
Let's
VPN that bitch.
go.
to the future.
I will say this though about Street Fighter. Right now, I'm so glad that we're finally getting a Street Fighter game that's releasing the amount of content of a fucking Mortal Kombat game. That's what the casuals have always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit's gonna elevate the game to another level, right? Like you guys don't even understand. Like that's going to elevate the game amongst the casual audience to a whole nother level because of what they're bringing into it. And it is basically they're basically injecting the Yakuza series into Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
that shit's fire. Yeah.
That's so crazy. They're injecting Yakuza into Street Fighter, and then the whole battle hub is a whole nother aspect where it's just like this is the actual in-person experience of a major or meetup in person, but you're experiencing it online.
Yeah, they
And you
nailed that
guys are
social
about to fucking
aspect
see
of
that
it.
shit.
Yeah.
You guys are about to see that shit in this stream. We're about to get into a battle hub and talk shit to everyone in that battle hub and start
Yes,
bodying
sir.
them on cabs and telling them to suck our fucking
no training
dicks.
mode.
Critters.
No training-
Call them critters.
We'll call them critters.
Fucking
We'll
critters.
call them fucking geeks. We'll call them
vibrational
nerds.
reptilians.
Call them low vibration.
Oh well, nah, we
We'll
can't say that
call
we're
them-
freak anymore. We can't say that we're freaking here anymore.
Low vibrational reptilians.
Oh,
Freak too
no,
scaly,
you're
bro.
right. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad.
Listen, I'm not a low vibrational reptilian. I'm a high vibrational reptilian, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm dead.
Yo,
Listen.
smooth brained apes. Smooth.
You guys don't know, man. Florida's really nice, actually.
Ooh,
Florida's
ape.
nice.
man.
I would invite y'all
Yeah, I
all
think
to
for
my
tonight,
new house.
I think for tonight, Quality Beats, I'm not doing a single player shit till like way later.
Yeah, I'll do it
You
like
got me
down
fucked
there.
up. I looked at the clock. It said 11:58. It said 11:56. Damn.
Yeah,
It's
three
11:57,
three
boys.
minutes. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I have my
Look, that
finger
shit
on
said
the trigger.
58, bro.
Man's got the Stockholm syndrome hitting him
Oh,
real
you
quick.
know what?
Wait,
I
yo,
forgot
this shit
to
is
mention.
unpacking for
Oh,
me.
the
Hold
Assassin's
up.
Creed shit. Fuck.
Yeah, I forgot to talk about that. Like, I
That shit
wasn't
was
exactly
good.
hyped when I saw it, but then I thought about it, and it looks like they're gonna like start getting rid of the ridiculous RPG mechanics they started
Yeah, right,
compiling
like-
onto the game over the years.
It looks like.
So
a
I'm
good
actually
game.
interested in playing that again if it goes back to the old shit. I don't
No, yeah, for sure.
dislike.
Rinse and repeat.
I don't dislike like the RPG stuff because I liked Odyssey, but when I thought about how fun Assassin's Creed 2 was, I was like, man, maybe we should go back to that. Like,
No, I agree.
they
think-
just need to remake Assassin's Creed 2 and call it a day. I don't know what the fuck they waiting for.
I think they had a really good like series, and what they did with the announcement, like they have a lot of good projects coming down the pipe, right? And
Do
they're
they
just like-
really?
I think they do because they announced a bunch.
Ubisoft
This-
always got good projects coming in the pipeline and they all suck.
Yeah, ultimately it's about the execution, right? Like so.
Mhm.
But what they announced for the Assassin's Creed series was just kind of like, this could be good. This could be good. A lot of people were just thinking about it, and it was just like,
Yeah.
that was one thing. Like,
hope it
I'm
is.
not an Assassin's Creed fan. I heard those announcements, and I was like, this is kind of getting.
You never played
hyped,
Assassin's Creed
right?
2 and Brotherhood, bro?
I did.
You never played Black Flag, bro?
I'll tell you this.
You know, that's weird because that would seem like your type of games freak. To be honest with you.
No, it's true. It's true.
Wait, Did you never played them before?
Let me tell you the Assassin's Creed games that I've played. I've played Assassin's Creed 1. 1.
Oh, come on, bro.
Look, I played Assassin's Creed 1.
I played
And
one. and it
I've
was
played.
kinda-
Horrible.
I like 1. I did like it, but I
He
played.
said he liked one. That's why you don't like. That's why you don't like the series because you liked one.
I played Freedom Call, which was a
What?
free. It was a free PSP version. Not PSP. It was a free like PlayStation Plus version
Yo, can we?
of.
You know,
Get the man.
Look, I
yo,
own.
can we
Guys,
get rid of?
guys,
Can we
guys,
find
guys,
another
guys,
podcast host?
Ba-doo.
Damn.
Man, fuck y'all, man. I'll leave
It's
this whole
unpacking.
shit, bro.
We need another host,
y'all,
bro.
Y'all want to know who's? All right, go ahead, new host. I'll dip
Yeah.
completely.
He said I played
Kidding.
Assassin's Creed 1. I liked it. Then went to some random ass shit.
Look,
Bruh.
I didn't play 2.
Played
because
2. That's the only game. 2 and Brotherhood. Two
I didn't
Brotherhood
play
and
2.
Black
I didn't
Flag
play
are the
2.
only ones.
I played 1. I played
Uh oh, it's
1.
unpacking. Uh
I
oh.
played.
Packing.
Yeah, it's unpacking, but like it's taking
busting and roll busting.
This
Busting
shit
and
sucks.
busting
Why
and
can't
roll,
it
roll, roll,
unpack
roll.
like
I'll play.
before the
Look,
fucking time limit?
look, I'll play the games. You guys know that. Like it's
Play 2.
stream content. I have to. I have it on my
Play
Ubisoft
it.
account. I'll absolutely play it. I promise you.
Skip 3.
I look. I have anything after 2. I don't care because there's
Yeah,
so
just play
many.
2 and Brotherhood.
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's Unity. There's like all kinds of shit. Like
Don't play
Legion.
Unity.
What I want.
Yeah, I'm only asking you to play two.
Play
The only-
2.
the
Play
only
the
ones-
2.
Black
What is
Flag.
it?
The only
2,
ones I'm
Brotherhood.
interested in playing.
What was the last
are
one?
2. I'm interested in playing Origins. I'm interested in playing Odyssey. That's it. Those are the only
those
ones
two are
I'm
good.
interested in
Yeah,
playing. And maybe Valhalla, because Valhalla's had some good shit in it, apparently.
Valhalla's good too, but I was burnt out from fucking
Yeah,
Odyssey.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the
They're
same
all
formula,
good, but
right?
it's like, how many of those fucking games can you play? Like,
I
the
understand.
older
that.
Assassin's Creed games weren't so fucking fluffed up with bullshit. So you
Yeah.
played them, it was like, okay, I beat it. Okay, cool. Next one's coming out. Nice.
Yeah.
These ones, it's like you go through one. It takes so long to finish these new ones that it's like, man, I don't even feel like playing the next one.
That's
like,
why. Yeah.
Yo, can I ask something? What's the point of preloading if it's gotta unpack? Like, what the fuck?
Because
Excuse
unpacking
me?
doesn't take anywhere
Something
near
has
as
to
long
unpack?
as downloading. If your internet is poo poo.
It has to unpack.
Yes.
Pee pee poo poo. Damn,
Yeah.
pee pee poo poo.
It's basically the
You should
installing.
check your Steam now. Yeah, check your Steam now for
check my Steam now.
Make sure that's
Sorry
installed.
guys, sorry we gotta interrupt the stream because we're about to play some Street Fighter 6. So if you guys were actually listening and watching the podcast,
That's
this
what it
is
was,
the
Revelations,
part-
yeah.